Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading for the week ahead for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So welcome to this space. I hope you're doing good, and get comfy. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat maybe, and if it resonates with you, please go ahead and like this video. It really does help a lot if you do, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Today we're going to be starting with an affirmation card that best suits the energy of the week. So universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the affirmation from this deck that suits Pisces needs the best for this week. Now, if you want to claim this energy and basically give kind of like a signal to the universe that, hey, I agree, or I resonate, or I claim this affirmation, all you need to do is write it down in the comment section. And the affirmation for this week is, I am in sync with the flow of life. Beautiful, Pisces. I am in sync with the flow of life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. I can't think of anything more beautiful. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. All right. So let's see what is happening this week. What kind of predictions, what kind of messages, advice, what energy is going to be available for you, Pisces? I'm going to be reading cards upright. All right, first we have the Six of Cups, beautiful energy to start the reading, and we also have the Six of Swords as the challenge position. So first, what we see is, with the Six of Cups, maybe someone from the past that comes in. Maybe someone, an old friend, someone you haven't seen in a long time, someone maybe you knew from childhood, stepping in to give you some kind of gift, some kind of offering, some kind of niceness or kindness. Now, the Six of Swords showing up here as a challenge could be challenges this week around moving, finding ways to synchronize with other people who live far away, right? Like synchronizing schedules could be a little difficult. Things related to moving, maybe moving into calmer waters, but moving regardless, right? So maybe you are getting out of an uncomfortable situation this week, but it still requires you to show up and maybe pack your stuff and hire a U-Haul or move things around. There's efforts that are related to it, and that could be challenging. It doesn't have to be something that doesn't happen. It can totally happen perfectly. But it still requires some effort or challenge. However, what I see here is an overall sense of kindness, collaboration, community, very present in the energy for this week. So in the recent past, we have the Tower. Some of you may have had recently something shocking that came in, okay? A big surprise, good or bad. Something that shook you to the core, something that really flipped your world upside down. And it may have been something that was a long time coming, or it may have been very sudden, okay? It is in the past, okay? The Tower moment has already passed. And now in the present, this week, you may be feeling insecure. You may be feeling a little bit scattered, insecure about what's going to happen. How should you act? What choices should you make? Are you hearing things correctly? Is your intuition on point? You may be feeling insecure. You may be feeling disconnected from your inner power. Maybe in regards to this Tower or because of this Tower. And you're feeling that way about other things because the Tower happened. I'm not sure. We have the Hanged Man in the near future, letting us know that there is still a lot that needs to be sort of figured out, I guess. You could be feeling like you're in a little bit of a limbo this week. You may feel like you're still taking it like maybe one day at a time, not knowing exactly what is happening or how things are going to unfold, waiting for certain information, answers, confirmations. You may be kind of like, yeah, feeling a little bit in a limbo, feeling like, just you're kind of waiting there for something to show up, fall into place. The thing is, you are in sync with the flow of life, even if it's not necessarily an uncomfortable flow. Not necessarily, sorry, a comfortable flow. So if you are in sync with the flow of life, but the flow of life happens to be like those river rapids right now, that people somehow, I cannot understand why, would go into for entertainment. Um, Maybe that's the rhythm of the flow of life right now. And it's like, it may feel bumpy and crazy and, a little all over the place, but you are in sync with it. You are being represented here by the moon. You could be right now receiving a lot of information from your subconscious mind, receiving a lot of like, almost, they feel like partial messages from spirit. And I mean partial because it's like they're not clear. With the hangman and the moon, it's like there's a lack of clarity, there's a lack of certainty almost. We have the Three of Pentacles in your environment, which is a beautiful energy to have this week. Whatever it is you're going through this week, there's people around you who are working as a team to support you, to help you, to provide for you, to improve whatever this tower was, or to simply have things go smoothly in general. There's people around you willing to help. There's people around you doing their absolute best to have things go well, okay? Now we have the Three of Cups in your hopes and fears. So the Three of Cups in your hopes and fears. Then we have the Four of Wands, which is a very victorious, beautiful card. So if you are maybe afraid of an outcome, I feel like things are going to be getting better. I feel like there is going to be stability. There is going to be support. There is going to also be like a, should we do this or should we do that? There may be two options here that you're not clear on what is best. It's kind of like not having the clarity to move forward with certainty, but also like until you make a choice, maybe there's no way to move forward. Even if you don't have any certainty, it's like maybe there is a need to move forward regardless and make a choice with the information that you have, even if you feel like it's limited. There is a desire here to have something to celebrate a victory here. But there's also a fear of not being able to do that because circumstances go sideways or something doesn't come through or doesn't go as you hope. There's like this simultaneous desire and simultaneous fear. But I see you here at the end of the week more stable. Okay, I see you stable. I see you. I mean, this is a card of celebration and it's coming in the outcome. Okay, so maybe there is a desire for celebration that is going to actually manifest and you're going to be able to celebrate maybe by the weekend. Okay, this is for the week of August 11th. Additional messages here showing up. The Chariot, progress, movement forward into victory, achievements that have already sort of taken place but are now evolving into more. Some of you may need to take care of your car, your vehicle, your maintenance. If you haven't done maintenance on your car or if there's something important that is pending, try not to use it as much if possible. If you have another option, if you have someone else's car that you can use, maybe use that one instead this week. Judgment comes in and it definitely comes in your favor. Okay, you have good karma points, Pisces. You are a good person with a good heart. You have done a lot of very good things in life that people are not necessarily aware of, and they don't necessarily have to be aware of, okay? But God is very well aware of all of the good karma points that you have in credit, okay? So know that judgment is being taken place, and some people are going down for it. It almost seems like Judgment Day is here, and everyone is getting like evaluated on their intentions and the actions they have taken in the past. And it feels like you're coming out on top with all these beautiful, beautiful energy, and almost like everyone becoming aware of how pure your heart really is. Then we have here the Queen of Pentacles. So this energy could be involved or present this week as someone else. So this could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus person, or this could be you in this energy. This tends to be an energy of someone who is very grounded. This is someone who's financially intelligent, strategic, stable. This is someone who, even in surprising and tower moment circumstances, this person keeps their calm, very motherly energy, very nurturing, very loving. You could be in this energy. It's like there may be a little bit of chaos here, but you're choosing to stay calm. You're choosing to stay in that very motherly, beautiful, abundant vibe of yours. Or there could be someone with these traits that is showing up here in your life and maybe reminding you of how important being in that energy is. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Victory is here, and it was always part of the plan. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're coming out on top. You're coming out in a way that is very noticeable. People around you, they see you, and they see someone who speaks their truth. They speak their mind. They say things as they are. No hesitation, no sugarcoating. They see someone who's mature, strategic, intelligent. They see you as someone who has grown immensely. I don't know who they, quote unquote, are, but I feel like in general, like that's how you're perceived. Write below in the comment section if you would like to claim it. I am in sync with the flow of life. And also, related to your judgment, I think this has a lot to do with why you are acing all of the tests. If there are any, it's like if life is testing you in any way, you are like A+++ with bonus points. And I think it's because of this. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. I think that's what it is. A real pure intention of wanting to help, to serve, to be in your divine purpose. So Pisces, it seems like a beautiful week ahead. It seems like there is a little bit of uncertainty, but also that you're going to be coming out on top, victorious, that everything is going to go well. Try your best to remain calm. Try your best to remain in your most loving self. It shouldn't be that hard because you are an incredibly loving person, Pisces. All right, so this is what I got for you for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have, please go ahead and like and subscribe this video. It really does help the channel a ton, and it just takes a second. Thank you so much. All the relevant information about the channel will be in the description box below. Let me know if you would like a personalized reading. I'm offering those currently, and they're only $55. So just let me know, and we're gonna get it going. We're gonna work together, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!